Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Vincent, and today we are covering one of the most underrated destinations in all of Europe for international professionals, Austria. Most people think of Germany when they think about working in Central Europe, but Austria quietly offers something extraordinary. Vienna has topped the Economist Intelligence Unit's Global Livability Index for 6 consecutive years in a row, making it consistently the most livable city in the world. Austria has a strong economy, some of the most generous labor protections in Europe, and a clearly structured immigration system that, once you understand it, is actually very navigable. Today, I am going to walk you through every visa and work permit route available in Austria in 2026. I will cover the point system in detail, the salary thresholds that changed from January 2026, the path to permanent residence and citizenship, and the real picture of what life costs there. This is the complete guide. Let's start with the fundamentals. Austria's immigration system for non-EU nationals is built around one central document, the Red-White-Red Card, named after the colors of the Austrian flag. The Red-White-Red Card combines your work permit and your residence permit into a single document. You do not apply for a work permit and a residence permit separately. One card covers everything. There is also the EU Blue Card for highly qualified professionals, which is an EU-wide permit available across most EU member states. Both cards are issued for 24 months, tied to a specific Austrian employer. After approximately 21 months on either card, you can upgrade to the Red-White-Red Card Plus, which is the real prize. It gives you unrestricted access to the entire Austrian labor market, meaning you are no longer tied to one employer and can work for anyone you choose. After 5 years of continuous legal residence, you can apply for permanent EU residence, and after 10 years total, you can apply for Austrian citizenship. EU, EEA, and Swiss citizens do not need any of these permits. They can live and work in Austria freely and just need to register with their local municipality if staying more than 3 months. For everyone else, let me walk through every route. This is the top category of the Red-White-Red Card and uses a points-based system. To qualify, you need to score a minimum of 70 points. Points are awarded across 5 categories. Qualifications are worth the most, up to 30 points for a PhD, 20 points for a master's degree, and 15 points for a bachelor's degree. Work experience is worth up to 20 points, with maximum points for more than 3 years of relevant experience. Age is factored in, with maximum points awarded to applicants between 26 and 35 years old. Language skills in German and English are each worth up to 10 points. They can be combined, but are capped at 15 points total for language combined. Additional criteria, such as a pre-arranged job offer above the salary threshold or a research or innovation background, can add further points. The minimum salary threshold for the very highly qualified workers category from January 2026 is €3,465 gross per month. This is Austria's base monthly threshold. Important note, Austria pays salaries in 14 installments, meaning 12 regular monthly payments plus 2 special payments called Weihnachtsgeld, or Christmas money, and Urlaubsgeld, or holiday money. When your employer quotes a monthly salary, always clarify whether the special payments are included in the monthly figure or are paid separately on top. The visa threshold applies across all 14 payments and must be met every single month. You cannot average out a high bonus month against a lower regular month to reach compliance. This category also comes with a unique advantage. If you score 70 points but do not yet have a job offer in Austria, you can apply for the job seeker visa, which I will cover shortly. This is the most accessible and fastest route for many international applicants because it bypasses the labor market test, meaning your employer does not need to prove that no Austrian or EU citizen was available to fill the position before hiring you. Every year, Austria publishes an official skilled workers ordinance listing the occupations where demand consistently exceeds supply. For 2026, there are 64 national shortage occupations and 66 regional shortage occupations. The list is dominated by nursing and healthcare professionals, IT developers and engineers, including newly added roles like AI analysts and cybersecurity specialists, skilled construction trades such as electricians, plumbers, and metalworkers, and various other technical and vocational roles. To qualify under this category, you need a job offer in a listed shortage occupation and a vocational training qualification or apprenticeship that is recognized as comparable to the Austrian standard for that role. You do not need a university degree for this route. A recognized trade qualification is sufficient. Salary thresholds for shortage occupations are set lower than the key worker category, making this route financially accessible for a wider range of professionals. The permit is issued for 24 months and can be extended. Shortage occupation workers also follow a path to the Red-White-Red Card Plus after 21 months.
This is the category for skilled professionals who do not fall into the very highly qualified bracket and whose occupation is not on the shortage list, but who are nonetheless key employees that Austrian employers need to fill important roles. To qualify, you need a minimum of 55 points, slightly lower than the 70 required for the very highly qualified category. Points are calculated across the same criteria: qualifications, work experience, age, language skills, and salary level. From January 2026, the minimum gross monthly salary for this category rose to €3,465 per month, approximately €41,580 per year across 12 months. This was an increase from €3,225 in 2025 and reflects Austria's commitment to preventing foreign workers from being used to undercut domestic wage standards. If you completed a degree at an Austrian university or college, you have a dedicated and very favorable pathway under this category. Austrian graduates do not need to meet the standard points threshold in the same way as international applicants. The fact of having completed a recognized Austrian degree is itself the primary qualifying credential. You need a job offer relevant to your field of study and a salary meeting the monthly threshold. This route is one of the strongest arguments for pursuing higher education in Austria as an international student. Austrian public universities charge very low tuition fees, typically around €726 per semester for non-EU students, and even less or free for EU students, making it one of the most cost-effective higher education systems in Europe. The combination of affordable education plus a direct work permit pathway for graduates creates an extraordinarily attractive pipeline for building a long-term career in Austria. Austria also has a dedicated Red-White-Red Card category specifically for startup founders. To qualify, you need an innovative business idea that demonstrates genuine economic benefit to Austria, job creation, technological development, or market innovation. You need a credible business plan with financial projections and a funding strategy. You need to demonstrate sufficient personal financial resources to sustain yourself and your business during the startup phase. The Startup Founder Permit is issued for 24 months, giving you 2 years to develop your company. After 2 years, you can apply for the Red-White-Red Card Plus under the self-employed category, if your business is operational and financially viable. For highly qualified professionals with a university degree and a job offer that meets the highest salary threshold, the EU Blue Card is an alternative to the Red-White-Red Card and comes with additional advantages. From January 2026, the minimum gross annual salary for the EU Blue Card in Austria is €55,678 per year, significantly higher than the standard Red-White-Red Card thresholds. For shortage occupations, the threshold is reduced. The EU Blue Card requires formal recognition of your higher education qualification from a recognized institution. The 2026 guidance from Austrian authorities specifically require qualification recognition certificates to be obtained and submitted before the application is filed, not as a follow-up document. What makes the EU Blue Card particularly powerful is its EU-wide mobility. After 12 months of legal employment in Austria on a Blue Card, you can move to work in another EU member state under simplified procedures. For people who see Austria as a gateway to broader European career opportunities, the Blue Card is worth considering. Like the Red-White-Red Card, the EU Blue Card leads to the Red-White-Red Card Plus after approximately 21 months, and to permanent EU residence after 5 years. Family reunification for EU Blue Card holders is streamlined. Spouses and children can join without lengthy processing delays, and spouses receive unrestricted work rights from the start. If you score 70 or more points on the Red-White-Red Card assessment but have not yet secured an Austrian job offer, the job seeker visa is your entry point. This is a 6-month residence visa that allows you to live in Austria, attend interviews, network with employers, and actively search for a position. During the 6 months, you cannot work, but you can use the time to fully immerse yourself in the Austrian job market, attend job fairs, build professional relationships, and demonstrate your qualifications directly to employers. Once you secure a qualifying job offer during the job seeker visa period, you apply for the Red-White-Red Card for very highly qualified workers from inside Austria without needing to return home first. The job seeker visa requires you to have sufficient personal funds to sustain yourself for the full 6 months, at least approximately €1,308 per month as a single applicant after rent, plus valid health insurance coverage throughout. After 21 months of legal employment on either the Red-White-Red Card or the EU Blue Card, you become eligible for the Red-White-Red Card Plus. This is a fundamentally different status. The Plus card gives you completely free access to the entire Austrian labor market. You can change employers, switch industries, work part-time, start a side business, or take any position you want without needing to file a new permit application. This is the point at which your immigration status becomes genuinely stable and flexible. The Red-White-Red Card Plus is issued for 3 years and can be renewed. For family members, spouses, registered partners, and children, they can apply for their own Red-White-Red Card Plus simultaneously with the main applicant or follow the main applicant to Austria under family reunification procedures. Family members joining through reunification also receive work rights, allowing them to work in Austria from the point their permit is issued. For family members of Red-White-Red Card holders who come to Austria through family reunification, there is an integration agreement requirement. This means demonstrating German at A2 level within 2 years and then B1 level within 4 years as part of Austria's integration framework. This is separate from the language points assessed during the initial work permit application. Here is how the full application process works in 2026. Step 1 is determining your category. Use the official Austrian migration portal, migration.gv.at, to assess which red-white-red card category you qualify for. The points calculator is published there. Step 2 is securing your job offer, or if applying for the job seeker visa, preparing your financial evidence. Your employer needs to provide a compliant employment contract showing position, salary, working hours, and contract duration, plus a formal employer's declaration, called an Arbeitgebererklärung, confirming the role and salary details. Step 3 is preparing your documents. You will need your valid passport with sufficient remaining validity, biometric photographs, certified and apostolate copies of your educational qualifications, work experience documentation, language test certificates if you are counting language points, a clean criminal record certificate from your home country, proof of accommodation in Austria, and the employer's declaration. All documents must be in German or English. Documents in other languages require certified translation. Step 4 is submitting your application. You can apply at the Austrian embassy or consulate in your home country or country of residence. Alternatively, your employer can submit the application on your behalf to the competent residence authority in Austria, the provincial governor or regional administrative authority. The employer-initiated route can be particularly efficient as it keeps the process under the employer's coordination. Step 5 is your personal appointment. You must appear in person for biometrics and document verification, either at the consulate abroad or at the Austrian Immigration Authority. Step 6 is the processing period. Typical processing time is 4 to 12 weeks depending on the category and whether documentation is complete. Incomplete applications are a major cause of delays, so ensure every document is present before submission. Step 7 is collecting your card. Once approved, you travel to Austria, or if already there legally, you collect your permit card at the immigration office and can begin work as soon as you receive your physical card. The application fee for the red-white-red card is approximately